Good morning, everybody. I'm here. Man, I I had a I had I ended up staying up a little bit later, so I ended up waking up a little bit later. But it's Saturday, so I could do that. I don't want to do that, but I can do that. And I've been making an adjustment to my living quality recently. I for the last God knows how long have been making 5 cups of coffee every single day for like maybe 5 years. And I've suddenly been like, maybe I should tone it down. So I made myself a cup of tea for breakfast. I made myself a cup of tea for lunch. And I might make at least one more cup of tea tonight. I'm trying to curb down on it, both because I had probably funded so much of Big Coffee, and B, coffee itself needs to work and not just make me shake. So welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary. It's about that time. It's about that time. Every so often, I almost just like every so often, because it's not actually on a set schedule from my understanding. Next week I will be partly out of town, so I will be partly unavailable. I say partly because I will be available in Atlanta, Georgia. If you're in Atlanta, Georgia, and you're a fan of Magic the Gathering, I will be there with my booth that I've been working with the last two conventions, Genesis Hobbies. Uh, I should be doing artwork also along with one of my friends. She's really great too. She makes awesome tokens as well. Uh, so if you wanna come hang out and want to support me and my friend and our booth and be able to support my artwork, I would really appreciate seeing people there. I had fun in Las Vegas. I had a lot of fun in Chicago. And I'm looking forward to Atlanta. I've been to Atlanta in a long time. It's time to return to the land of the Waffle House. Yes, that is what I know Atlanta for. There's a Waffle House every other block. And I'm going to eat at least one Waffle House while I'm in Georgia because they're everywhere. So why wouldn't I? I do kind of love Waffle House. So, if you're unfamiliar with what I'm doing, I'm going to be making all of kind of like my prep illustrations today. I guess my goal is probably what I always do, which is around. Well, let's see. I think I should do, if I can do the math in my head, I should do. Last time I did about 24. I should do. That math doesn't make sense. 4 times 8 is not. Wait, is it 4? Would it be 4 pages? Let me think. Sorry. I should do 4 of at least every color, and then multicolor I should do 8. 28. I can do math, guys. I can do math. Just takes me a second. Yes, I should do 28. I was wondering, I was like, my brain was like, how did you get 26? I guess I did, no, I did 26 last time. I did 26 last time. So I should do anywhere between 24 and 26 is usually what I do. And they're just kind of the example drawings that I always take in. And I always encourage people, if you would like, you could always submit a request for a token to draw. It should be on. If it's not, I'll go turn it on. Actually, I meant to check that. If it's not, I'll do that really fast. It is not. It is not. Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn that on really fast. It's kind of important. It's kind of one of the main reasons why I do this is to try to involve people to be able to participate and help me prep because I like taking requests. I like taking requests. Okay, should be on. Should be on now. I don't think I have to hit anything. I think it's just on. Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, I might. Here, hold on. I have an idea. Refresh. Yeah, that should work. Let me see. It'll probably. There we go. Yep, it's there. So yeah, if you want to, you can request a token. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do what I always do, and just kind of vibe and chill out. And we're just gonna have a lot of fun, honestly. And of course, I'm gonna start with my warm up that I do with every single one of these, and it's quite simple, really. So first off, start with that. I feel like it is good for me to draw that the first time every single time, so that way I have the practice. Because the last time I did this was back in, you know, July. Though I am, if I can plan this correctly, which I have some work I still need to do. I might do that today. There's a couple things I need to get done by today, no matter what. Is I need to finish setup for something of my own device. After today, my goal is to have set up and ready to go a resource. And I'm going to try to start by setting it up through Coffee first, and that because it has it, and then I think I saw it on Patreon as well. Ways to be able to do commissions, and the first commission thing I want to be able to do is going to be these illustrations. I want to be able to give the option for people to order these, and I will be hopefully able to start making these remotely after, arguably after. I think I'm going to have enough time to be able to set it up, but not enough time to do anything. So it'll be ready to go, and I'll have everything I need either slightly before or during or after this con. But the hope is that I can get it set up, and then I go and I'm like, if you ever want more, here's where you can find them. Here's how you can get more. That's gonna be the goal. That's gonna be the goal. Here's hoping, because boy, that would be honestly very, 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 very good. That'd be very, 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 very helpful for me. Ah, beads. Ah, jeez. That's the most important part. You can do that. And then I need to do that. Then it's going to be a layer. Then I got to make it a layer. And I got to do that. Then I got to open it. There we go. But yeah, the first Magic convention I went to was in Chicago. It was a lot of fun. Very cold though. Oh my god. I was so cold in Chicago. Chicago was rough because I was like, this is not the weather for me. I'm dying. Chicago weather hurt me. Chicago weather hurt me really, really, really badly. And I just was like, I can't do this weather. It's the worst. It's the fucking pits. So, hopefully, weather will be nice in Atlanta. I mean, it is September. I like September weather. I like this time of year. It might probably still be a little bit warm, but I am a I am a big fan of you know, I like it. I do like it warmer overall. Like Vegas wasn't that bad for me because I'm a monster. I'm a monster that likes the cold. So naturally, I would be like, or who likes the warm? Who likes the warm? So whilst Vegas was definitely hot, I was like, I prefer this. I prefer this on any day. All right. So, usually what I do, I start off with a goblin. We got our goblin done. Fast. This is the thing. Main thing is that these are kind of like speed draws for me. These are kind of like speed draw um, challenges for me, and I feel really confident actually. I feel like really good that I can get a lot done, and I'm only getting more done faster as I go. I did forget one thing. Gotta get their strings. I really like drawing this goblin though, because he's simple. He's elegant. He's a goblin in a diaper. I could draw a goblin. If I can draw a goblin in a diaper, anyone can draw anything. And I mean, part of what I enjoy about taking the live requests in these shows is like I always get asked things that I just do not know what to expect. I do not know what to expect. Like, and I'm always excited to be able to hear what new things people want to see drawn, want to have drawn. Uh, it's a part of the fun for me a lot of the times. So here's what we're gonna do. Next one, I always start with a goblin, and then I do a dinosaur, and then we just kind of go from there. I'm gonna try to find um, some stuff I haven't drawn yet, of course, because I can't help myself. There's always there is always this feeling a little bit that I've gotten to where it's like I'm running out of things to draw, and I like think about it for 2 more seconds, and I'm like, that's not possible. That's not really possible. Okay, this is also a new. This is a new type of dinosaur that I'm doing today. I haven't done yet. First off, it's going to be something a dinosaur I haven't drawn yet. I know I haven't drawn yet. It's one of my favorites. It is one of my favorites. I don't know what it is. Allosaurus was one of those dinosaurs that I did learn about, like really young, and he just stuck in my head. I think it partly was Allosaurus was like a T-Rex before T-Rex existed, and I always thought that was cool. Because even when I was a kid, I was a huge contrarian. Because I can't help myself. I was a natural born contrarian. I can't help it. Like to think about different. I like to think about different. Allosaurus, though, is always been a weird one to me because it's also got like just. It's got some weird anatomy that like is kind of unique to Allosaurus. I've always liked. I've always liked the head ornamentation. It's neat when something has like horns or something, and Allosaurus had like brow ridge horns, which I really don't know. I feel like it's such a unique thing about Allosaurus, and I'm like, does anybody care about those? I care about those. They're weird. Why does it have them? I just straight up don't know. Does anybody know? I don't want to know. Here's the thing. I gotta test myself. It's gonna be kind of a speed thing, and I have to use with the constraints that I actually am gonna have. So I cannot. I should probably not be undoing so much. Can't help it. I'm at least gonna do that, but if I do like something like this, I gotta work within the constraints I have. Actually, I have to color them in. I'm also excited. Oh my god, I did go get some prep supplies for the show, and I found something that I was like, oh my god, I have to use this. Oh my god, I have to use this. And if you want to know what it is, yeah, you're gonna have to come. You're gonna have to come find. You're gonna have to come find us because it's something that I'm excited about because it's really stupid, and that's why I am doing it because it's really fun. Um, I'm super excited for it. It was like we were looking at markers, and my friend Aaron, who will be with the booth with me, who's also gonna try to do some tokens. Um, she wanted to get some really nice markers. Fair enough. Like fair. Like absolutely. If you can get yourself a nice set, she got herself a nice set of like kind of manga style, manga quality uh markers, definitely. And they are really nice. They look really nice. But I turned around and I saw on a like half off clearance sale a package of markers, of really stupid novelty markers, and I went, "Oh no, I have to get those because it's dumb and I can ask people if they want this." And it's really stupid and silly. Cuz that's how my marketing works. I'm not about quality here. I'm about dumb. I'm not about trying to seek out quality. I'm about trying to find the dumbest things I can do because it'll be fun and silly. He's here to scream, everyone. He's here to scream. Oh boy, I have to remember where I save these every goddamn time. I save them in pictures. I think I do save them in pictures. Sorry, I have to look something up. I need to look up a resource. If it isn't here, it'd be someplace else. Well, it ain't there. Well, it ain't that. Ugh, it's gonna bug me. I'm gonna need to know. Where did I save this? Where is this thing I definitely saved that I know I saved? Where would I have saved it? Oh, this is gonna bug the shit out of me now. Did I save it? Oh, I think I. God damn it. Once again, kind of making a point to myself, I need to name things better. Oh my god. Listen, that's also the other half of the novelty for me. Uh, I can't do anything sensibly. Okay. Okay, what's that? Definitely one of the things that just like doing this is helping me like prepare for is that I feel very good and confident about my like kind of like pen control. Nice and important. There we go. And always, if you see me, if you want me to draw anything, please make me draw a dinosaur. Please make me draw a dinosaur. Please make me draw a dinosaur in Atlanta, please. Make me draw your favorite dinosaur, and I will probably know it. And if I don't, I'll be so happy because I like learning about new dinosaurs. If you know a dinosaur that I don't know, then please tell me about it. I want to know about dinosaurs that I don't know. I love learning about new dinosaurs. Ah, cheating. Ah, jeez. Can't do that. Ah, beans. All right, that's green. Let's see. Next one I want to do. Let's do our good old black. Old black. And I feel like there's like a couple mainstays that I always have now. That kind of makes sense. I usually do a goblin, a dinosaur, an angel, a zombie, and a hippos. They're my favorites. Why can't I draw a skull? I've drawn so many skulls. There we go. That's the swamp symbol I want. That's the good swamp symbol I want. What? Two teeth. No, that's fine. I could do that if I wanted to. That would be more skull. That might be. I might try that one. That in there. Open, open, open. I still. By the way, if you wonder why I do that, it's because I don't actually know an effective way to open the layer. I really don't, because if you double tap it, it wants to open a menu, and I'm like, don't do that. There might be a setting to actually turn that off, and if I can, that'd be helpful, because why not just right-click at that point? Hold on. Let's see. Press for eyedropper, snap to shape, shortcut, erase. Is there really? Here we go. Multi-select. Hide and show layer. Double tap to hide and show layer. Toggle the toggle toggle the touch shortcut. Yeah, that's the one I want. How do I turn this one off? How do I turn that one off? Touch and hold the circle while using different tools and actions to change the behaviors temporarily to keep the primary tool. I've never actually known how to use this. Huh. We're learning things today. See, these are mapped to two different things, and I want to turn off one of the things. Like, that do it? Oh my god. Have I fixed it? No. See, this is the problem. I don't. It's unknowable. It's unknowable. Well, if I know. Yeah, we'll give him a lumpy head like that. Lumpy head like that. Give him a lumpy mouth like that. Strands of hair. I have an idea. So this is something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit of erasing, but I have to be careful. Got in your hands, buddy. Was this in your hands, buddy? Couldn't be. Where'd you find that? The garbage? Awful. Brian. Brian. Oops. I gotta do it the other way. I gotta go B. We go ip. Tear his pants so that way he looks like he has pants. It's important. It's an important part of the character design to remind people that he does in fact have pants. Oh, I gotta finish my line. I like this particular zombie just because he looks baffled. I love making the zombies look like they're confused. They just are like, "What am I doing here? How did I like that he's like, "How did I find this? I don't even know how I got this." These are just fun. These are just fun to do. I just have fun drawing these. Ah, fuck. Ah, beads. Cheese and rice. That's a reference to the fucking Joel G. Is that Joel G? I think that's Joel G. Joel G. I got the right name, I think. Um, I am a big fan of Oh shit! I totally forgot. I need to check. I think it's been out for a while now. I need to. Yeah, no, don't look at that. No, no, no. There might be something we do for October month though. It'd be probably a good one-off too. Let me see. Dream barbecue. I think it's been out for a while. What the hell is wrong with me? I know the name of that thing. How do I spell barbecue? Barbecue. Apparently there's no Q in barbecue, which fucks me up. There's no Q in barbecue because the English language fucking sucks. I say as I've really neglected my Japanese lessons. I'm sorry, I'm trying. I need to. I do need to. The no amount of saying I need to is changing the fact that I keep forgetting, so that's my bad. Is it not Dream Barbecue? What the hell's wrong with me? What the hell is this? I thought it was Dream Barbecue. What the hell's wrong? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's because I spelled out Dream Barbecue and it's Dream BBQ. This is why barbecue sucks. This is why the English language sucks. That you can spell out the word barbecue and it lacks the letter Q, but you can shorten it to an abbreviation that includes the letter Q because the word Q or because the sound Q is in the word barbecue. Fucking sucks, man. I don't like it. Yeah, Dream Barbecue has been out for a while. It's been out for a while. I should pick it up. It'll probably be a one-off. I probably will do it for Halloween, actually. I'll actually ask if any of my friends want to join me for it before I do it. But if nobody does, I'll probably do Green Barbecue because I've known about it. I've known about it for a while, and I love Joel G. He's great. He's a fantastic artist. He's probably, for me, one of the major inspirations for why I started getting into more animation, along with, my laundry list of individuals who have inspired me to start actually taking my art seriously. And well, I say that as though if I never took my art seriously. I always put it this way: I've always taken my art seriously. I just thought I was bad at it, or even maybe worse, I just thought I wasn't proficient enough. Like, I always thought that my artwork was limited severely by my capacity to actually do said artwork, if that makes sense. Like, I could make things. Oh, I could make plenty of things. I can make tons of things. But that didn't change the fact that it took me forever to do it, or that I wasn't particularly quick at it, or that the work that I did always felt like I could do really good work, but I'd have to put so much time and effort into it that it wasn't worth the amount of time and effort I put into it. It is something that I did genuinely struggle with for a long time. It's tough. It's tough to make things. So random. You just gotta keep hitting it until it happens. It's stupid. I don't know how to make it work. Ain't that just the way? Ain't that just the way? I know what I want to do for an angel, even though it probably should be a black white angel, which doesn't exist as far as I know. Just need a reference photo. I'm glad I'm not the only one. There's some really good art out there with that man, that it's so bizarre seeing the evolution of this character design over time because other things, it's like to the point that I don't know what influences it and I don't know what is influenced by it. It being Rosgrees, one of my favorite character designs of all time. Um, uh, Rosgrees has always like been super good and an interesting design to me, but I find it interesting because they are abstract enough. Like there is some congruent character design about what Rosgrees looks like, but not enough that everyone kind of does actually have their own bit of interpretation of what Rosgrees looks like. And then on top of that, we have things like I don't know, Elden Ring that exists now with the winged helmet with Millennia and everything. And it's like you look at that, and I just saw some fan art, and I'm like, that kind of looks like Millennia. So I could very well see a feedback loop in which you see a winged helmet and think Rosgrees, but also but Dark Souls and Elden Ring at the same time. And it makes me wonder: did Dark Souls or Elden Ring or Miyazaki have any inspiration from Rosgrees, or is it just happenstance, right? Like, did they just both like Valkyries? Do they both just like Valkyries? Because Rosgrees very much is a Valkyrie. My favorite Valkyrie. They're awesome. I also do think it's appropriate to say they. They're very non-gendered demon. Rosgrees is one of my favorite uh, designs as far as like a kind of like deific figure and like a warrior figure. Always has been, always will be. And I've always designed them kind of like this. I say as I specifically design not specifically like this because there's the me really taking some creative liberty here with my kind of sillier design, but I've always imagined that Rosgrees got that, got the hair. What's funny is Rosgrees even has like kind of the red hair that Millennia does. She like Rosgrees shares some uh I feel like Rosgrees shares some design influence, especially with things like the wings and stuff too. Because for me, Rosgrees always has wings. They do have black wings, but I don't think I'll be able to really capture that, unfortunately. Like I said, really, as much as I love Rosgrees, they are at the end of the day just kind of a Valkyrie, which is fine. Valkyries are fucking badass. Valkyries are great. I loved Wing Knights. They're dope as hell. I mean, it's no secret. A lot of my personal Dark Souls characters are directly influenced by this design to a certain extent. Though my interpretation is that she always has a certain amount of. I've always imagined them as much more armored, of using like full plate. For me. That's always what I imagine them to have is full plate, and they've got a battle skirt. It's not really a battle skirt. It's more like it's whatever that chainmail skirt is. I don't know what it's called though, unfortunately. But for me, this is probably like the closest thing to an angel. Like I actually like angel designs probably because of Rosgreaves directly, which is ironic because they're a demon. Which probably I could have also made a demon out of this, but yeah, I could still change the color. This could be a black demon. I didn't give her a big enough sword. That said, I mean, I always imagine that Rosgreaves' sword is a hand and a half sword. I like me a good bastard sword. I do like me a good bastard sword. Really, I just wanted an excuse to draw Valkyrie. Because Valkyries are cool. Winged knights are always cool. I love winged helm knights. I've always liked winged helms. They look dope. Look freaking badass. They're rad as hell. There we go. There we go. Flying. Gotta make, gotta make, gotta make my classic flying loaves of bread. I like making loaves of bread for clouds. My clouds are loaves of bread. Everyone draws clouds a little bit different. I draw loaves of bread. Eve, they are. Boy, you can tell I'm starting to learn the consistencies of. Oh boy, I almost did it. But I do need to make. I always need to make. Oh no, I did it. I always am gonna have to make that. Don't worry about it. Actually, to color it. Yeah. I don't know why. Sometimes I do this. Can't help it. Can't help it. But I do have an idea on how to make this work, yeah. Stylistically speaking. I have to remember that this is how I'm gonna have to do this. I am getting to the point where I do want to, like, add more details like this to be able to be like, yeah, I could do some coloring, I guess. Yeah, I could do some coloring, I guess. I mean, one of the big things about Rosgrees is that they are really associated with two colors. They're associated with dark black and crimson. Dark black is redundant. Yeah, you are correct. Do this more correct. And I'm doing this based on what I would actually have available. I'd have this. I have a red Sharpie, so I got to use that red Sharpie. I mean, honestly, this is kind of where I'm at in general with my work. Is I need to be willing to do more stuff like this because look, it looks good. And if I'm gonna do it, I just got to learn how to do it quicker. That's what this is for. Be like, okay, I have all the reference I need. Now I don't need to worry as much about it. I mean, this is actually something I've started doing more in my work. Is I've been using kind of more cell shady stuff to do stuff like this. Um, it's just something I've been doing more, anyways. That said, I do feel like I need to incorporate a little bit more color in my work. I agree. I feel like it is something I often neglect. But it's because I'm like, I got a cool face. I do want to add more color to things. I do. That said, if there's anything I've stocked up on, though, I got me some Sharpies. I almost ran out last time. I was going through them suckers. I was practically eating them. You'd be surprised. Uh, yeah, I gotta overwork one of these. I gotta overwork one of these, and this is one of my favorite designs, so why not overwork one of my favorite designs? You just really like Rosgrees, okay? They're really cool. 4-4. Honestly, I could just check. I've only drawn 8 billion of them. Open. Open. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, 4-4 flying. Anything I would change, maybe take out a little bit. I like me a good Valkyrie. God damn. Then got blue. Is there a fish token? Surely there's a fish token. There is a fish token. I was wondering. Oh, they're complicated. Can't you just be? Oh well, there's a simple fish token. There's a simpler fish token. There's a complicated fish token that's turns into a whale. What the? This can't be real. Is this a real card? There's no way this is a real card. This feels like a fake card, but it's on the thing. Take me to the site. Take me to the site. Nope, that's a real token. When it dies, create a 6/6 whale, and when that creature dies, create a 9/9 kraken. What the hell? And it starts as a 3/3. What the fuck makes that? That's insane. I don't think I'll make that specific fish, because that's too many words, but, don't make me make the really weird fish. Make me make a simple fish. Make me make a simple fish. I wish to make a simple fish. That would be an antithetical to what I'm trying to do. Fish. 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 It's a fish. I have drawn a fish. Listen, I went to school to know what a fish looks like. They look like this. All fish look like this. They all have these parts. All fish have these parts. I don't know what this fish is. Make him a rayfin fish. Make him Actinopterygii. If I got the right one. I always get those mixed up. I just have to look it up. I can never remember if it's Actinopterygii or Sarcopterygii. I want the rayfin. I want rayfin fish. I know them as rayfin fish, even though I do want to know them as their, you know, actual classification, but I can never remember. I know they're different. I know what's different about them. I know what's important and cool about them being different, and yet I can never distinguish them for some reason. Real problem. Real problem I have. Sometimes it's just that easy. Sometimes it's just that easy to make literally anything. It is fish. It is a 1/1 fish. Okay, I'm gonna do blue. Let me, yeah. That swoop. Yeah, mid left, yeah. I prefer that swoop personally. I prefer that swoop personally. There we go. Oh, I need to name it. There you go. It's a 1/1 fish. I don't know why I never thought to be like blue creatures. There has to be a fish token. I don't know why I never thought to check if there was a fish token. Oh, right, I have to do... Ah, frick. I have to do artifacts, too. Almost forgot. I've almost forgot almost forgot one. We're going to do artifacts, and then we're going to do multicolor. And then we'll just go up and down the line, unless somebody wants me to do something specific. Okay, colorless. Open. Open. There you go. There it goes. And we'll do... Let's see, I've done food, bananas, Thopters, Zeppelins. What is a color? What is a colorless? What is a colorless? Did I ever do? I actually don't know if I did. Hold on. I might do a little freak. I'm slightly always tempted to be like, what have I not done? I always like to try to do something different. Let's see. I think I did. Oh, no, I did. I did do those last time. So, we'll do this. We'll do this. This is just something I cook. This would just be something I would make. Got little broccolis. Got mushrooms. All the food on the plate. I have to put all the food on the plate. Maybe I just have to do 2 strokes here. Sometimes you have to terminate a movement so that way you can do something else. And we got to give it the stink lines. Those are the tasty stink lines. Hold on. I don't know why my body was like, now just write eat me on it. And then I believe food. What is it? Two and tap. If I can do it right. If I can do this shape right. There we go. I gotta have such a hard time with this tap symbol. Usually I don't. 2 tap and sack. +3. +3 life. God, I can't draw food though. That's just gonna make me hungry. Oh, I can't draw food though. That's just gonna make me hungry. What's your favorite food? Ah, I almost fit it. Here, hold on. I can make it fit across the top. What's your favorite food? There we go. Period question mark. What's your favorite food? Tell me what it is and I will make it. Make it just for you. Give it the good stink lines here. Or the bad stink lines if it's something stinky, if you like stinky food. I like some. There is some food that I like because it literally stinks. Oh, we had an ad break. I'm sorry. Oh, we had an ad break. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I had it covering it. I had something covering it, so I couldn't see that. My bad. That's my apologies. I guess I'll take a little break at least. I guess I'll take a little break at least. Well, go ahead and while we're waiting. Oh, I can't. Oh, beans. And do it this way. You can't. Never mind. Never mind. I can't. It's supposed to be there. It's supposed to be there. I can't change it. Can't change it. Won't change it. Welcome back, everybody. I'm sorry. I accidentally covered it, so I didn't know there was an ad break going on. I didn't even know. I had no idea because I had no way to know. Whoopsie. It happens. Still making good progress. Let's see. One. That just leaves multicolor. I know the multicolor that I keep on seeing. I know the multicolor that I keep on seeing. Oh, they also do something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. How do I want to handle this? I ended up making a ton of these and a couple of other creatures that I was like, man, I didn't expect that many, but hey, here we are. Make S shape. Maybe not so much an S shape. A more different S shape. Give him a fun hat. Let's give him a fun hat. He needs a wizard hat. He needs a wizard hat. He's a wizard. He needs a fun wizard hat. He always needs a fun wizard hat. This is just what otters are shaped like. This is just what all otters are shaped like, okay? To me, anyways. No, I won't give the otter pants. Why should I? Part of me is like, do I add some water? Nah. I thought about it. I was like, nah, that's fine. They're otters. They always gotta be holding something. They're always holding something. Let them hold a thing. Do something like that. I think that's... This is the funny thing is like when it comes to this stuff too, it's just like I just enjoy being able to make it simple like this. I don't like to overwork it all that much. Just like to keep it simple. Otter. Otter done. Otter finished. Ugh. I just need to make red, red, blue, blue, red. I mean, it probably doesn't matter. It's a blue, red. Then they've got prowess. Otter. Otter. One, one. Got a 1-1 otter. Prowess. I did spell prowess correctly. Yeah. Yeah. I do love the first time somebody asked me to draw an otter, I went, there's an otter token? That's the other thing. Is like the other reason why I enjoy doing this is because usually people bring things that I've just never heard of, which is always fun. I always enjoy being able to draw things that I've never seen or heard before. So, like bringing something new that is new to me, especially in like Magic's enormous. Magic is an enormous game. Like there's always so much more in it than I or probably anyone will ever know. Um, that I enjoy that about it. I enjoy being able to learn about a new thing or creature or something that I had never heard of before. Being able to learn about different things like that is just neat. It's just neat. Let's see. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. First off, I'll look this up to make sure I got the stats right, but I know what I want to make it. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know exactly what I want to make here. Moloch. Though I don't know if Stygimoloch is still a legitimate taxa, actually. Stygimoloch is one of the weird dinosaurs that it's a little bit up for debate whether or not it was just like maybe a different age of Pachycephalosaurus. There's a little bit of debate whether or not Pachycephalosaurus had kind of like the head ornamentation that Stygimoloch did when it was younger, interestingly enough. Stygimoloch is one of those dinosaurs that, like, whenever I remember it exists, I'm like, that's a cool one. That's why it's always like, I've had people, I like, will tell people, I'm like, I usually draw dinosaurs. I usually like dinosaurs. They'll be like, what's your favorite dinosaur? And I'm like, man, you have no idea what kind of loaded question you just unboxed for me, because I could name, like, I could give you 20 that I would be like, and I love them all almost equally. I think I'd have a harder time if someone ever asked me what is your least favorite dinosaur. I'd be like, uh, that's a tough one for me actually. Not super big in Hypsilophidae. That's just not my wheelhouse, but I still think they're neat. Even within a Hypsilophidae, it's just like, well, but I mean, I think things like Heterodontosaurus are fucking cool. Heterodontosaurus is weird and interesting. Nope. Here. I still think that most hadrosaurs are still pretty cool. They're not maybe my most favorite, but I don't hate them. I think they're still dope as hell. Iguanodon is still freaking cool. I think I no, I do like I was like maybe I hate Irritator, but that no, I don't hate Irritator, and even the story behind Irritator is really cool. I wasn't a fan of Spinosaurus for a little bit just because everybody loved Spinosaurus to a degree that I was like, e. You don't even like Spinosaurus for the real reasons to like Spinosaurus. There is no real reason to like Spinosaurus, by the way. Love it. I love him. He's so cool and weird. Just got a big he got a big horn on his head. He got horns everywhere. He might have had horns on his face. Like just as far as like even if it's no longer pachycephalus or even if it's no longer a extant taxa or even if it's not a valid taxa from a naming standpoint, it means that there was still a creature that looked like this, and to me, that is cooler than whether its name remains to be Stygimoloch, even though Stygimoloch is also a pretty fucking rad name. Like, I really like the name Stygimoloch. Like saying it. Dope. And then I believe, hold on. I don't know why. Just give it a little bit of a background. This one deserves it. I don't know why he deserves it, but he deserves it. I've been getting into this, by the way. Like I've really enjoyed trying to find ways to test my like kind of forefront and background a little bit more to be like, I need to add more. That's something that I do genuinely want to do more is like be able to add more of a background to things. I don't know. That's something it's something I care about more is to give more layers to my drawings, even simple stuff like this. G. I like that it was like I busted out and I'm like, how the hell do I spell this fucking thing? Even though I just spelled Stygimoloch's name. DG uh look. It's great. I love him. I love Stygimoloch. Fun dinosaur, fun design. I like him. I like him a lot. Alright. I had to do that first anyways. Oh, beans. Open. Open. Wait, no. I don't want to hide that. I don't want to hide that. I want to hide that. There we go. So I don't want to work on that. Gonna go down the line. And for green, other green things I like to draw. Ugh. Could do an elf druid. I was thinking about that. I was like, I could do an elf druid. Nope. Well, yeah, I know what I need to do. Gotta do the classic green token that everybody knows. Come on now. I know what I need to do. See, the goal is with me is to get to a point that I start doing more of these kinds of details, but I do them to keep tabs as well as to add a little bit more flavor to things without taking more time. That's really the goal for me, is like I never want to take more time. I just want to be able to add a little bit more detail these days without actually overworking. Peace. Boop, boop. Mushroom. Mushroom. Got ourselves a sapperling. And there's a sapperling. Easy. Sometimes it just takes doing what works. Sometimes it just takes doing what works. Oh, eraser, that's why. Sapperling. Here's your wound. Then we did a zombie. There we go. Oh, apparently. Oh, I already had one. Oops. Oh, yeah, because I accidentally clicked the wrong one. Oh, I know. I know what to make the next one. Oh, I know what to make the next one if it's this. Oh, I know what to make if it's this. There we go. That's actually something that's really helpful that I had never done before. I thought about like what direction to put that at instead of just like putting it randomly. I was like, oh, I should start with that side, not the other side. Rat. People like rats. People like rabbits. That's something I've learned is like people like the small furry animals, and you know what? Fair enough. Mammals are not my particular wheelhouse, not to say, but there's nothing wrong with that. Like I just personally like lizards and snakes and stuff like that. But I do enjoy, I do enjoy drawing creatures anyways, and mammals are creatures. I think that partly was because when I was younger, I liked things that were not typical, if that makes sense. Like I liked a lot more animals that people usually didn't think were cool, were interesting, or even cute. Like I liked things that were kind of gross or weird when I was a kid. So like I didn't really have much of an interest in many mammals, which, it's just me. That was just me. Definitely not the case anymore. I like me. I These rats are like actually one of my favorite things to draw. Like that that is not a secret. I love drawing these rats. So I've definitely changed my opinion on that. I definitely have a little bit more of a preference toward reptiles or reptilian things, But I love these rats. I love these rats personally. Personally, I love these rats. I want to add a little rat. I do. Yes, I do. How could I? Look at these guys. I couldn't hate these. I couldn't hate these. Look at them. They're adorable. Simple, easy, effective. Oh! Apparently I made a dot somewhere. Oh, I did make a dot there. Oops. One. Simple is best. Simple is best. Also, I haven't done more drawing. I don't know what it is. I used to have atrocious. I used to have atrocious handwriting. I feel like it was not ever the worst, but it was not good. It was not good for a long time, and I feel like I've really actually become weirdly good, better at it than I that to the point that I'm like, I don't understand why my handwriting is so good, actually. I don't actually really know why my handwriting doesn't suck. Allegedly, there's a thing out here, but I don't know where. Here, I know how to fix this. Boop. Bam, that easy. I don't know how I made that, but fixed. Must have clicked something on accident. And then the other one, I gotta get all the small fuzzy creatures. Come on. Come on. Oh, there it goes. No wonder. No wonder why I end up making a dot where I don't mean to. Don't you worry. I have my other... I know what my other white drawing usually is. But we'll do this first. I did have a lot of fun. Listen, I'm not. I'm always open to creativity in whatever form it takes, actually. Someone did ask me. Somebody did ask me to draw Bunny out of a character, and I was like, okay. And weirdly enough, I was like, man, I hate that I enjoyed drawing this. Fuck, I'm sorry. I always maintain this, everybody. I am a little horny all the time, but it's supposed to be like a cute horny. It's not supposed to be a gross horny. What is this rabbit's deal? I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea what this rabbit's deal is. punched a rabbit. Look at him. Oh, I know what to do. That. Gotta make the bunny ball. Sometimes it's fun to just make a bunch of an individual thing, and it just is, well, deal with 8,000 of these, I guess. Making a ball of a bunch of critters is fun. I would probably do like maybe a dinosaur token deck if I ever got back into building decks. I don't want to though. It's expensive. I'm sorry. I'm poor. I'm poor and largely don't have anyone to play against. And that's it. That's really all. The bane of everyone, of anyone trying to get into a hobby. I have no one to engage with it with, and it's expensive. But hey, if you can afford it, absolutely. Make the dinosaur deck I want to make, god damn it. Use my Timmy brain. Make a dinosaur deck that makes all red green trampling assholes. There is a dinosaur there is a dinosaur card that I want to use just because it's silly, not because it's good. There's one where a dinosaur is like looking you essentially destroy someone's creature and replace it with a dinosaur for them. And it's a very silly card. I just like it because it's stupid, not because it's good. I like it because it's fun and it's funny. Fun and funny are my two favorite flavors. Rarbit. Rarbit. Then we've got blue. I feel like blue, I don't, well, the blues I usually see. I feel like the blue token I see probably the most is like, I remember seeing quite a few fairies. That's like it. It's a shame because I'm still gonna do my favorite boy. I'm still gonna do Sean's son. He's great. Actually, I did a couple homunculuses last time. Like, I actually did quite a few more homunculuses than I expected. So, I should not sell myself short. Apparently, people do like the homunculus based on character design. They are a fun character design. I love drawing them. Make his lumpy head. Make his lumpy head. I know what I need to add. Make it long enough. There we go. Little wizard. Little wizard. He's always a little wizard. Never let the homunculus get Never let the homunculus get magic. This is always the lesson, is never let the homunculus get magic. He'll cast spells. You don't want that. This is also a good time for me to be able to, like, just reprocess parts of my designs and be like, okay, what do I want to keep the same? Is there anything I want to change? A lot of this prep is more for me being able to, like, be like, what do I want to do the same? What do I want to do different? I definitely want to change things up every little bit, but I also want to make sure that, like, you know, I improve and get a better idea on the designs that I know are already, like, good and fun and I enjoy doing. And the homunculus is one of those that I'm just like, I really enjoy drawing this little guy. He's great. Look at him. I love him. He's so lumpy. He's so lumpy and frumpy. Nah. Well, nah. I don't want to overthink it that much. I don't want to overthink it that much. Give him... We'll give him a little hat. Look at him. Do magic. He just wants to do magic. Look at him. Let him do magic. I love drawing Sean's son. He looks great. He looks great. He looks better every single time I draw him, honestly. Ah. Moon. You. Plus. What a big word, though. What a big word. Why my homunculus gotta be such a big word, though? Then we'll do... Let's see. Is there any artifacts? Are there any artifact? I know the next artifact I need to do, and then I know what the next screen I need to do. It's gonna be very dumb. It's gonna be very dumb. Actually, let's see. No, it'll probably be red, green, black, white, blue, colorless. Yeah, that's usually what I always do. Is red, green, one page. So I usually do a page to showcase all of these, and there's 8 on a page. That's why I'm like, okay, I gotta make sure we're doing. Honestly, I need to do I need to do 2. I need to now do 3 multicolor ones because I want to get like pace wise, I'm doing okay. We're at about 2 hours. Doing okay. I'm doing all right. It could go faster, I guess. It'd take a little bit of time on one of the Rosgreases, but it's whatever. I'm having fun. That's what matters. Let's go ahead and just do... Let's go ahead and just do a... We'll do a construct. Let's just do a construct. Let's just do a construct. Why not? What's funny is I'm actually playing a construct right now in a tabletop game that Sean is running, which is very, very good. We're running in a system called Wild Sea that has been a lot of fun, and I'm playing as a construct who is just a gigantic rock man. He's just a gigantic rock man, and he's been a lot of fun to play as, honestly. We're gonna do this way. This. Like I said, I want to experiment a little bit more with like perspective and stuff. Don't want to overcomplicate anything. But I do want to do more. Want to do more with the designs, get a little bit more dynamic posing and stuff in them. But yeah, Sean's been running a game called Wild Sea that has been a lot of fun, and I've been getting to play a golem essentially. And it's really funny because this is kind of like come up now that it's like, huh, I seem to have two modes, and one of the modes I am just generally much better at accomplishing than the other. I feel like a lot of times, and even this character has this sometimes, of I want to play like a character who like thinks through everything that they do, who like is very in focused, and I enjoy that. Like I like having a mystery to solve. I like being able to approach things from creative direction and have to use like, creativity in my brain to be able to solve a problem. And then I have always usually an element of each character that has this a little bit because I always kind of prepare to be if all else fails, I just punch really good. And this golem I'm playing punches really good, even though he kind of has like an investigation element to him. He is not an int character, even to say a little bit. In that game, by no means is he like close to being an int character. And sometimes his solution to things is to just stomp and jump on them until they're not a problem anymore, because there's a tag in the game called Titanic. So I'm just big. I'm just a brick. I'm a really good flying brick. And it never ceases to amuse myself and my friends in the way that I just try to make my character, because it turn my character into a literal meteor. That's just what he does. He just is really good at falling on things. It's one of his pro gamer moves is to fall on things, which I always find humorous to me. Star and as plus 1 + 1 artifact to roll. Also, just a good card. I feel like that's a really good token because, like, you get more than one of those, and you're like, well, now you have a 1/1, now you have a 2/2, now you have a 3/3. And then if you have any artifacts, and this is strong. It's just a strong guy. Oh shit. Yeah, beats. I do. Okay, thank God. Like, did I have a contingency for this? I did have a contingency. Ah, shoot. Oh, that's fine. I just have to make sure that there's space for this, so that's fine. And then I have artifacts, so I have a thing for that. It'll be fine. I mean, I just like me a good robot. I just like making a good, fun robot. Making a robot is fun. I like drawing robots. I like drawing dinosaurs. I like drawing creatures. Like drawing characters. That's a fun little detail. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Like I said, I feel like one of the things I've gotten particularly good at recently, actually, is stuff like this. Like, I've gotten much better at being able to fill in space and, like, utilize it to my advantage a lot more. To get stuff like that, to give, like, a little bit of depth. It's just something that I definitely have gotten much more proficient at. Is being able to use little bits like that to give a little bit more depth to things. Yeah, that's just a fun design. That's just a fun design. Maybe draw this. This guy looks great. I really like how this construct came out. All right, I'm gonna try to do. Here's the thing. I think I think I should do at least six. I should do at least as many as I did last time. Ideally, I should do 8 of these, but I'm gonna do at least 6. So I need to do a little bit of catch up. I need to do some focus on some multicolor ones. So I got to do at least 3. I have to do. Technically speaking, I should do 1 of each, then 2 multicolor per pass to make sure that I got enough. So there we go. Come on. Yay, I did it. Did it in 1. Still don't know what. I want to find a way. I want to find a way to be like, just do the thing. Just do the thing. Stop screwing with me. God dang it, Fresco, and just do it. Aha. Yes, I know. I know. Specific. There's a specific kind of individual. I should look up. Is there not? This is a creature design that makes me sad because it feels like it's really neglected, and I really like them. I love, I love me, Canary. I love the lizard men. I love the Viashinos, and I feel like I never see them. So I don't know if there's a Viashino. If there's a Viashino um, token, I might look that up. If there's a lizard man token, I might do that. I hope there is. If there isn't, it'll make me really sad. They're really cool, but they seem to be undertuned and not really popular. And of course, I have to like things that nobody likes, but it still makes me sad. It still makes me sad. But we gotta do. Let me think how best to do this. I know. I'm particularly a fan of this kind of situation, which we're gonna draw one of these. Yep, we're gonna do that. I want to try to think about it based on what I would have available to me. Space and everything. for that. This is the serious one. This guy, he's the one you don't want to mess with. I have two ideas. I could either do this. Yep. I wouldn't be... I need to figure out how to do this without doing this, but yes. Yep, that's exactly what I want. Never mind. I don't have another idea. That's exactly what I want. And he's the serious one. He's got a pauldron. He's got a pauldron. He's got a knife in his head. This is that goblin that don't mess around. He's got a knife in his head. I think we just do like that. Want that there. There. I don't know why. I always like making it clear that the Goblin Warriors are just goblins who got the bigger weapons. There aren't any less goblin. Let me see. I think there's also Goblin Shaman as well I might look into. Yeah, I think there's a Goblin Shaman, but I don't know if he's red-green or not. Nope, nope. I want to do that. I did do something. I don't know. I nailed it perfectly. I got the dimensions on my test drawing finally correct, where I was like, nah, I'll just fix it in post. And honestly, this should make it a lot faster to be able to make the other thing, so that'll be nice. I might have to make a different kind of goblin for everything. I might have to make a different kind of goblin for everything. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, that does that. And then I need to do at least one more. This is my thing, is like, I don't know. I should have been keeping an eye out for more multicolor. There really is not that many multicolored tokens in my experience. Should be. There really should be, but there really aren't. I actually, is there a black-white spirit, maybe? Are any of you a multicolor? There is. Interesting. Okay, there is, actually. Now to interpret that, a black-white spirit, a black-white spirit. How to make a ghost? How to make a ghost is the question. Because usually, I'm going to do a spirit. Because what's funny is most spirits are actually white. Ghost. You're just looking at ye old classic. You're looking at ye old classic. Sometimes when I don't know what to do, I just draw an object, and then I just draw a creature, and then I'm like, what do I want this creature to do? Guess I just give them a knife. I guess I just give them a knife. Floating off the ground like that. And it's white, because it's a dead angel. Um, I don't know. I can't think of anything necessarily. I can't think of anything necessarily to really think about like what makes this ghost a black ghost or a white ghost or anything, because normally they're white, so maybe I have to think about what makes it black. Um, a black card. That's a tough question. That's actually a tough question for me. If anything. Uh, Here, I can work with this in a stupid way. I do need to erase some parts of it. Yep. Yep. I fixed it. Yep, I fixed it. I did it. I did it. That seems right. Yeah, that seems about right. It's like, what do I do? How do I make this? How do I do it? Well, what do I have? What do I have that could be turned into a ghost? Oh no! Ah, jeez. Oh, and you guys have ads in a minute, so just do this real fast, and then we'll take a little bit. We'll just take a breather. I think I'm making okay time. I definitely could be going probably faster, but ain't that just... It didn't help that I started it out. I did. I started closer to 11, so I just gotta go. I just gotta go to the extent that I can. Like I don't. I'm. This is definitely gonna be one of those that I just keep going until I'm done. And be back in a minute. Have fun with that. Have fun with Adland. Have fun with Adland. Ugh. Oh, I forgot to draw the other symbol. Shit. Yeah, I'll start drawing the nose for the skull, so that way you can tell it's a skull. It's one extra dot. It's one extra dot. It won't hurt. It won't hurt. I mean, ideally speaking, I should be about halfway done. I should be about halfway done now. Um, yeah, because I've got, and like I said, I should get at least 6. So we'll do at least 2 more of these. We'll do at least 3 more of these, and then I need to do 2 more in every other category. I need to do 2 more of every single color, which, hey, I mean, like, doing the 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Yeah, I gotta, yeah, 30. I should do 30. I shouldn't do 32. I was like, I need to do 28. Oh, I forgot about the artifact. Ah, fuck. Oh, Christ. I forgot about the goddamn artifacts every time. I feel like I forgot about the artifacts last time, too. Like, I had a similar thing where it's like, oh, geez, I gotta do the artifacts, don't I? Ooh. But this is why I enjoy doing this, is like, it's a good way to get myself warmed up and hyped up for the show. That'll, and I hope it's a good time. I enjoy doing them. I enjoy meeting all the people that I do. I made one art friend. If I can like shout out another artist. RK Post is a fantastic artist, of course. Great guy. I appreciate seeing him. I hope I see him in Atlanta. Trying to also just like get familiar with people, meet people, get that networking, and again, hopefully, if I can prep this all correctly, ideally next after this, I should have everything I need to set up to be able to have commissions. To be able to have commissions. So hopefully people will want to do that. And I think what I'll try is I don't think I'll do I think I'm gonna start with every week. I'm gonna try this. Guys, I gotta get the word out. So I gotta try something. I might try to do some light advertising. Probably will try to post it on like Sundays is kind of the idea I had, is I'll try to post it on Sundays. But hopefully I can just like be like, hey, want a commission? This is how. So I'm gonna start trying that. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta try somewhere. You gotta get your name out. You just sometimes gotta keep throwing shit at the wall until people start doing things. So, and at the very least, if I think of it this way, like that's me. That's my work. It's what I'm doing. It's not me. It's me throwing my stuff out there on my terms. That's something that I want to like still like confidently say is like if I put something out there, it's because I put it out there. Like I'm not just doing something that I saw somebody else do. It's very much still like I am sharing and engaging and trying to um really put myself out there on what I do. So if I have to do a little advertising, welcome back from advertising. If I have to do a little advertising, at least it'll be mine and I'll make it mine. Like I'm gonna make an advertisement for it and be like, if you want this, this is how you get this. So you gotta do something. You gotta start somewhere. Do a Dorgan. Do a Dorgan. What Dorgan do I want to do, actually? I like Dorgans. What Dorgan do I want to do? I can only think of Monster Hunter Dorgans. If I was gonna do a Monster Hunter Dragon, let's screw it. Do what works. Nah, I will. I'll actually try something. Also, one of the things I really want to just kind of make a thing when I do these drawings is that like to a certain extent there's only so much thinking I do. Should only be so much thinking. Can't waste my time with thinking. I can't waste my time with thinking. That takes time away. Which is something that I kind of had to learn Anybody who's like wanting to do more artwork out there, sometimes you just have to get to a point that you're like, how do I think less about this? How do I just do it? And that's not easy. It's not easy. It just takes time and practice. And honestly, like, study even from the perspective of like studying like how you approach different kinds of things and media and stuff. Like, sometimes you just got to process like how you yourself draw and like how you yourself enjoy drawing. Once you find that, you can find ways to be like, if it gets you the effect you want, you don't need to put more effort into it, actually. There's nothing wrong with finding a way to make something a little less effortful. You don't have to put, in a certain sense, you don't have to put 100% effort into every single piece you do, which is something that I had to kind of learn for myself, because if you do that, you will tire yourself out. And it is good to have like options to be able to be like, this is just something that keeps me drawing. This is something that is a piece that is me, that I enjoy doing. Because to a certain extent, I feel like it sometimes is like really even easy to be like, I just need it to be perfect. And then that actually causes more problems than if you were just willing to be like, it's good enough. It's always okay to be able to say that you did just good enough on like an art piece or anything. I'll put another map. Put down. But thank you, Bob Ross. Bob Ross, I have everything to thank for this kind of stuff. He made me realize that I was thinking too hard about my art. This is actually something that he does genuinely do that I do recommend, is like, check him out in the sense that like Bob Ross makes it a point that he tries not he's cognizant of what he's doing, but he does not try to overthink his work. And that is super useful. Like, if you don't overthink what you're doing, you can actually get more accomplished as far as art is concerned. And if you find like a method or something, like an individual way to make a line or a way to make a shape that like helps save you time, always always find and be proud of those things. Weirdly, this might be one of my favorite dragons I've ever done, and it's not a complicated dragon, and it doesn't have to be. He's fun. Sometimes you just gotta make an uncomplicated dragon. That's all it takes, is an uncomplicated dragon. Well, there's the VOD title. If I can here. I believe they're 4/4s usually for a dragon token. 5/5s. Oh boy. Wrong number. Dragons ain't no joke. Dragon. Dragon's kind of a is kind of a silly a silly word to me sometimes. I love how grumpy he is. I love how grumpy he looks. He's just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. All right, making good progress. All right, next green. Let me think. Have I don't know if I've done a slime actually. We'll do a slime. We'll do an ooze token. I know I've done hydras too. I know exactly how I like to do. That shiny, little shiny. Some bubbles on the inside. Unfortunately, this is going to be a limitation that I've made on myself that I'm like, I can't really do. Well, I can kind of do something like this actually still because the cards that I use are completely blank. They do not have a border. They are borderless. And I think I could still work with something like this. I'm like, oh, I know how I could make this work even without a border. Because I was just like, man, what a fun effect. I don't know if I can do it. Yes, I can. That's what creativity is for. So drippy. I love it. So drippy. I love it. There we go. The funny thing is I don't know what oozes usually are their deal, because usually they're just, yeah, they're just star star, and I don't know why they're star star, and I don't know what makes them star star. I don't know where they get their power from, so probably on the card that summons them. Ooze. It's a drippy ooze. I do like me a drippy ooze. I do like me a drippy yucky ooze. I actually did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. All right. I'm gonna do. Got black. Got black. Do. What black color card do I want to do? Let me do something I haven't done. Let me check. Let me do something I haven't done. Ooh, I actually haven't done that. Yeah. Hell yeah. Cobra. 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 But just make it the most venomous snake. Maybe here. Yeah, that's better. I like that. I was just trying to decide which I liked better for if the I was trying to decide if I liked the Oh, I know what I need to make a sorry, I just had a thought. I was like, "Oh, I know what I need to make for green." I won't. I did think about giving him a rattle, but I'm like, "Nah, I can't. I can't." Gotta give him the big eye. Gotta give him the big scary eyes to be like, "Oh no. Oh no." Put him right in the middle there. Snake token. I'm sure that if they don't have Death Touch, I'd be surprised. I was gonna say, I was like, this is something that definitely needs Death Touch. This is something that it wouldn't make sense if it didn't have Death Touch. Why would you not have Death Touch? Death Touch. One. Snake. That's just fun. Hiss hiss. Get the hisses. Get the hiss. Oh, he's great. I'm surprised. I did a snake. I did do a snake last time, but it was the grass eels because it was a green blue snake, and this time I did this. It was fun. I like this. I might just have to. I might just have to make up some multicolors. We'll see. Definitely know one of the multicolors I need to do. Might do more of. We'll see. We're on what? We're on white. Gotta do my classic. God bless me. God bless me. I have to do my classic. Do that. This. I've gotten much better at hair, I feel like. Not to say that I've ever like had a problem with hair, but I feel like sometimes my hair is a little bit flat, and I've definitely improved that. Definitely gotten faster at drawing hair, that's for damn sure. Do, 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 do. I was like, maybe one more? No. Do that. Do like that. I've also gotten much better at wings, I feel like. I love doing these like stupid little wings. Boop, two, one, two, three. She gets smaller every single time I draw her this way. I feel like every time I draw my angle this way, they get a little bit tinier. Just a little bit. Well, I know what to do. Hold on. Hold on. I know what to do here. So I kind of that. There we go. Give her armor. No. Never mind. I had to literally look up one of my own references because I'm like, how did I draw this? I mean, I'm trying to limit myself, but I might have to do a little bit of erasing. Show that they're flying. They shine bright. They've got that radiance. They glow with the might of the sun. Let me see, let me see, let me see. What the hell, what the hell, what the hell? What do I need? Need to look up. Need to look up Angel Token. I know I drew one earlier. I just want to make sure I got the right values. Yep, 4-4. 4-4. And no, I'll never get this. I'll never get tired of this joke. This joke, I will never get tired of it because I make it on accident every single time anyways. I end up making the joke anyways every single time, it feels like. Also, yeah, the only way I could really feasibly add another line is if it went all the way across that way. And I don't really want to do that. There's not really. I guess I could do something more like castle. I want to give her something, but I honestly don't think I can. I think I made this one a little bit too small, probably, or something. Something about it is just not vibing with me. It's not vibing with me, but this is good. This is still good. Still good and fun, and that's what matters. Yeah, it looks like armor, kind of. It's like a. Never mind. I'm curious. How have I drawn in the past? How have I drawn the angle in the past? Look at my own reference. Sometimes you have to look at your own references to be like, how did I do that? Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it's about the same. That the only thing different is that I do add like at least a separation, which I don't even think I need to. Yeah. I can do that. I do like my previous angle a little bit more, but this still works. This still works perfectly fine. It looks good. That's what matters. Right, we're on blue. Again, blue is one of those weird ones that it's like I don't I don't quite know exactly the best blue. Blues are one of those creature colors for Magic that I'm just like, I don't know, man. What kind of blue creatures do people even want? I'm just gonna do this. We're just gonna do something like this. Like there. The fairy. Hey, you. Oh my god. He's insistent. Wait, is that is the same person? Is already banned. Wow. They tried, but sorry, my guy. I don't know what to tell you. On one hand, I do hope that Twitch is doing something about all the bots. On the other, I do hope it's not negatively impacting literally everybody on the fucking platform. Who knows? Who knows? It's so weird right now with all that kind of stuff. It really is. It's truly unknowable, I think, like to know what anything is working and isn't working on Twitch or YouTube right now. It's a nightmare. I mean, there's a whole thing with the people losing all their or a huge dip in just for whatever reason desktop usage is just not working for like anyone, and it's like, guys, guys, a lot of people use desktop. We can't really believe you for saying that. No, like, no way. And for me it's like whatever. I always maintain at this point I'm just like I'd rather just keep doing what I'm doing at this point to be like no. 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 I enjoy the way that I'm doing things. YouTube, I don't care. Twitch, I don't care. As long as I'm having fun, that's what matters. Because the alternative is very stressful. It is very stressful. I mean, Sean, we were hanging out last night, and Sean was kind of mentioning that. Like, it's like, it totally makes sense. It totally makes sense to be like, I can't keep doing this because trying to make Twitch or YouTube happy feels like a sufficient task that drives you crazy. And hey, That's totally fair. I totally understand it. That's why I don't. That's why I'm like, you know what? I don't. I'm not gonna ever make these platforms happy to a certain extent. I would rather not. I don't care. Because the alternative is I care, I get burnt out, and it's not fun anymore. So might as well at least be a little stubborn, I say. I wasn't ever going to make you guys happy anyways, so as long as you don't keep me from being able to do it, there's literally nothing they can't stop me. It's the worst that happens. They finally say, fine, have something. Like, no. Got the fairy. A little bit artifacty, but I don't know what else to do about that. This one's kind of weird. I did kind of a weird pose on her, so or him or them, I don't judge. Fairies are chaotic creatures by nature. They don't give a shit. They're chaotic creatures by nature. They don't give a shit. I think. I think fairies are chaotic. Certainly feel like they should be chaotic, from my understanding of fairies. Fairy. Very fairy. They are 1-1. I just want to make sure. Never. Oh, apparent. Oh, okay. That's something to note. There is also multicolor fairy that I might do. Okay, before we go further, I need to do no, do an artifact. Oh no, I was on the wrong layer. Cheat. Yeah, work. Like, did you work? Did you work? It did work. Okay. Always, always, always gotta pay attention to what layer you're on. Always, always, always gotta pay attention to what layer you're on. I have an idea what I want to draw. My son. My son. This creature I have drawn. Look at this creature I have drawn. Look at him. I don't know why. He gets a chair. He gets a chair. Gets to sit on a chair. I don't know why he gets to sit on a chair, but he does get to sit on a chair. He needed it. Something about it. I was like, I don't just want him floating there. I don't just want him floating there. He needs something to sit on. What a beautiful family this creature has. What a beautiful family this creature has. Still don't know if an official. Yeah, I still don't think this exists. So I just got to use this as a reference. Let's see. You got to do tap, back, add, add. I got to do red mana or green. Add red or green. See, I usually do that. Add red or green plus gain 2 life. And plus 2 life. And plus 2 life. Love us the nana. We love us the banana. 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 Bananas. Thank you, Black Eyed Peas, for teaching me how to spell banana. Duh. Oh, I know what to make the next one. Oh, I know what to make the next one. Oh, but I need to do that first. Okay, let's see. I saw Fairy Rogue. I do two. We'll do a Fairy Rogue. We'll do a Fairy Rogue. That's a blue-black. Give him many knife. He's he's a Fairy Rogue. He has many knife. You know what? I should find this out, and if I didn't, I'll be like, whoopsie, but I thought I did. Yeah, I did. Just making sure. Just checking something out of paranoia. I can't help myself. Ooh, I kind of like this fairy a little bit better than the last fairy I did. Sometimes you just find. Sometimes something works, sometimes something doesn't. That's fine. have an idea. Here. Here. Do something like this. At the back there. I'm gonna do kind of like that. That makes sense. Very, very gotta get the fairy wings. Very gotta get the fairy wings. Roguish. Uh, bracers. Give him bracers. Give him a belt. There's a rogue. Give him an eye patch, because it's a rogue. No. I thought about it as like, do I like that? Not really. Give him a scar. He's a rogue. No. I'm gonna do that. There, he's a rogue. Let's look up fairy rogue. Just flying. Just one flying. A little bit of top that way. Oh no. I mean, it shouldn't affect anything, but I do need to change this. Would catch me. I still don't know what's worse. Being unable to understand how the layer double tap works, or getting it to work anyways. It's unknowable to me. It truly is unknowable to me. Fairy Rouge. I almost spelled the word rogue wrong. I almost spelled the word rogue wrong. Oh, I should have been. I could have done Rouge the Bat. You dirty people. Yeah, I like Rouge. Rouge is great. I just don't like her as much as a lot of people, but I do like Rouge the Bat. There we go. I mean, my favorite Sonic character probably is still Tails. It probably is still Tails. Great. I love Tails. I love Tails. She's awesome. She's my favorite. There we go. Now we're on... Oh, no. That's the old one. Now we're back to the top. Tab and stack. Back to red. Man, that dragon did come out really good. I like this dragon a lot. Alright, red. There's always a billion different kinds of reds that I could do. Let's see, is there a red that I didn't do last time, really? Could do an auger. I could do an ogre. Could do an ogre. Give him his Bonko club. He always needs his Bonko club. The single with a single nail in it. I love the concept of a nail bat, and I don't know why. I don't know what instilled a nail bat into me because I did not play Silent Hill 2 until way later. So it wasn't Silent Hill 2 that encouraged me to think that nail bats are cool. Like, I don't know where I got the idea that a nail bat is something that I like. I really don't. Here, I gotta think ahead a little bit. There we go. Just a big. I'm just making a big fella. Big fella needs a big diaper. I don't know what else does an ogre need than a big body and a and a spiked nail bat. I don't think he needs anything else. Could give him ears. Ogre. Ogre. They 1-1. I'd be surprised if an ogre is a 1-1. Are they not a 2-2? Would an ogre not be a 2-2? 3-3, in fact. This guy's got, you know what? They've got some bling. I'll give him. Good. He's great. I love him. I genuinely think that this ogre's great looking. He's fantastic. And he's just a big 3-3 son of a bitch. He's a big old 3-3 son of a bitch. Alright. That does that. We're on our last green. Yeah. I know what I want to make for the last green. Oops. Then hide you. And the last green is going to be you know what? base on kind of like the art style that I have established. But get a big butt, actually. There we go. Give me my bear. Give me my bare arms. Is that a bear? Does that feel like a bear? Got the ears. I think I got the ears right at least. Bears don't really have whiskers, is this? They're not really known for their whiskers. Not that they don't have whiskers, but they don't really. I feel like you don't really think of a bear as whiskers. You just think of them as a big guy. I think that bears are just kind of a big guy. Yeah. Simple is best. You know what? Just a bear. Just a bear. I mean, yeah, this is a bear. Yep, this looks like a bear. Don't overthink it. It's a bear. It's a bear. What's funny is what I should do is I'll make. I don't know. I don't know. That's too many examples. I'm like, do I print out a bunch? I don't know if I print out a bunch because I can print out the older ones too. I don't have them no more. I usually end up losing them between every single show, so I haven't end up having to make new of these anyways because I end up having to make new of them anyways. So rat, a zombie, a snake. I feel like there's a black creature that I saw that I was like, oh, I should draw that. Now I can't think of it. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Of course. Of course. How could I have forgotten my boy? How could I have forgotten my boy? I love drawing me a good skeleton. I love drawing me a good skeleton. I also don't know why I always like this kind of stance for a skeleton. Probably because of. It's probably because of the spooky, scary skeletons. I blame them. I blame them. It's probably their fault. They are the things that I probably have pulled most of my skeleton drawing from. Certainly, my skeleton animation is very inspired by that very good, very old, silly animation. It's a good one. It is a good one. Also, I am actually killing it. I'm making great time now. I'm like, okay, now actually we'll be done here soon. I'll be done probably in about 40 minutes, I would say. If that, like, honestly, I'm on black right now. That's pretty good. Like I was thinking, I was like, there's so many different things. I need to keep a better tab on different kinds of tokens. I have like a little list, like a reference list of like, oh hey, here's a token that I saw. Oh hey, here's a token that I saw. But I always feel like I sometimes forget. I always forget ones and I'm like, oh, I should have made a note of that. If I would have made a note of it, I probably would have drawn it. Oh well. Well, this will be perfect timing too. Spooky season is coming. Make me draw something spooky. Make me draw something spooky scary. Do all sorts of spooky scary. I'm excited. If there's anything else that I'm also excited for this show is I'll be able to talk about the spooky scary that I'm gonna be doing. That's coming up. The spooky scary is coming very, very soon. Yeah, honestly, I'll be coming back from the trip and I'll probably just be getting finalized preparation for that game, and then we're just gonna do it. We're just going into it. Super excited for that. Do that. Yes. Actually, this is one of my favorite skeletons I've ever drawn. This Bonezo came out great. Like actually though, he looks amazing. I love this skeleton. I've always liked I've liked drawing the skeletons that I've drawn, and this is genuinely one of the better ones. He looks awesome. He looks amazing. Fuck it. Who cares? Who cares? I shouldn't cares. Not me. A skeleton. Skeleton don't cares. Skeleton don't cares about nothing. He just want to rattle. Always remember, skeleton doesn't actually care. He just wants to rattle. This is what skeleton wants. As long as he gets to rattle, he's happy. As long as skeleton rattles, he's satisfied. Oh god, another ad break. It'll be probably the last one. Like I said, I think we'll definitely have this done before the next hour. I really rocketed through the last few, I feel like, which is good. Again, because the intent is that this is like I want to make it personalized and fun and just silly. Like it's not about taking a lot of time on these. It's about just having fun with a short prompt. It's about giving me a little bit of a speed draw challenge. Like it's just fun. It's just fun. Me and my friends, some fun, the chance of city art. You know what? I'll at least do that. Doesn't have to make sense. Just has to connect to the bones. The bones just have to connect. Who cares? I have to make sense. Doesn't always have to make sense. You do. But then what do I have left? 1, 2, 3. I have three more drawings, and we're done. Damn. Damn! I might even do the other multi-layers, honestly. I don't know what that's the thing, is like I'm starting to run out of I'm starting to run out of tokens, at least that I know of. I'm like, I can't more. Can't think of any more. What the shark token? It's blue. It's blue, but I will do a shark. It's always been weird to me that it's a flying shark, and I think I know what I'll do with that. I think I know what I'll do with that. I have an idea for the flying shark. I have an idea for, because I could do a shark, I could do a kraken, I could do. There's a lot of blue. There's a lot of blue I could do out there. I got what? A fairy, a homunculus, a fish. I got fish. I like drawing that fish. That fish was really stupid. Well, I have mirrors. I never did it. I know what the last artifact, or I at least know what the last colorless will be. Never thought about that. Never thought about that. Drink some water. Guys, it's crazy. I don't know why I never thought to do it turns out when you drink 5 cups of coffee every single day for multiple years, it causes problems. And recently I was like, I'm going to cut back. So I cut back. And you want to know how I cut back? I'm not drinking. I drank 2 cups of tea today. Drunk 2 cups of tea. I'll probably have a glass of tea after this, or a glass of tea for dinner. We'll see. Glass of tea, mug of tea, cup of tea. Cup of tea. Cutting down on my caffeine probably is going to help a lot, actually. I feel like I was putting myself under a lot of undue stuff. I was putting myself under a lot. Start ads. Don't toy with me. Don't you toy with me. Don't say, oh, ads are what? Huh? So did the ads go? Did I just miss them? I mean, I'll go. I'll keep drawing. I feel like the ads just never started. I was like watching. They going right now? I'm gonna guess that they went. I guess I talked through them. That didn't feel like 3 minutes. They're gonna start any second, aren't they? I'd be like, God damn it. Hits. They come. Feel it. I feel them a coming. Is there a... Actually, I'm curious. I don't think it'd be white, but I'm curious if there's a lizard token. Oh, right. I should check that here. If ads are about to start, which I don't know if they are or aren't. They're fucking being weird right now. Third man token. Is there a Viashino token? Boo! Why is there not? It makes me sad. They're such a cool design and they're always garbage. I don't even think... Maybe there's one that creates them, but... No, that one creates treasure tokens. Or interfaces with treasure tokens. Yeah, that's it. They just interface with treasure tokens. Boo! Make a good lizard man, damn it! They're just not very common. They're just not very common for, like, being worth anything from what I have seen. I'm just gonna see, is there a lizard token? Is it multicolor? Oh, there's lizard frogs. That's green though. Got the fish token again. All right. But for this, we're going to stay. Actually, that that what is a goat but a horse that's just made for mountains? What is a goat but a horse for mountains? What is a goat but a horse shaped like a mountain though? Why not? Add a mountain in the background. Even one of these precarious ledges that a goat shouldn't be able to stand on. Why not? It's a goat. Here we go. It's a goat. Goat's done. Goat's done. Look at him. Oh, ears. Goat ears. Goats have ears. Ah. Bah. I don't know why. I like that. If anybody asks and they're like, what dictates when you draw like a background or not? If I feel like it. That's really all it is. Do I feel like drawing a background? That's all. Do I feel like it? Goat. Put to goat. Goat. 0-1. Not even a 1-1. There's 0-1. I didn't know they didn't have an attack. Or a meat shield. 1-1 meat shield. Alright, we'll do a shark. We'll do a shark. Why not? I want to do with the shark. Got shark shape, right? Hold on. That. I need to do more like this. Shark fin. Do a shark fin. We're gonna do a shark fin. Shark fin. Because for some reason, the shark can fly. Do that. It's a fast shark. 1, 3. There we go. Because technically sharks do have flying. That. Speed lines. Have him fucking zoom in. Have the shark zoom in. That. There we go. I still don't know why a flying shark, but it's fun. It is fun. Sometimes it's just it's fun to have a fun design. Sometimes it's just fun to have a fun design. All right, we need one more artifact. I actually haven't done this. Do the dang. We'll do the bastards. We'll do the bastards. Really? Those, I was gonna say. We'll do the bastards. Oh, they're okay. This isn't something I never know if it consistently is whether or not these guys are considered artifact or not. Yes, they are. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they are not. Favorite. All right, and I think I need like this. Need to do that. Something like that. Then the neck, torso. The thing about the torso is that this is always a weird thing I've always found about these guys, about sleevers, that I've liked is like they consistently usually they're consistently like designed in a way that I really appreciate. There are some weird humanoid slivers that I don't really like because I like the slivers where it's all like modifications of a single body format and consistently all of the slivers I know have that weird pointy head. They've got a single arm in the middle with a claw, with a single pointy claw. And they're like very serpentine otherwise. it's a design I really enjoy. So whenever they're just like, here's a human one, I'm like, ugh. Make it weird, make it alien. You already had it kind of alien. You don't need to make it not less alien. I don't know. Granted, it probably is like people who don't like an alien aesthetic or an alien design, sure, but I'm just like, I don't know. Always be willing to. This might be a weird thing to say, maybe. I don't know. I feel like a certain amount of design, once you start getting into it, you want to appeal to as many. You want to make something that you think looks cool. You want to make something that looks right, but there's a certain point where you also have to be willing to be like, at least for me, it's just like, make it with the integrity that even some people might not like it. Be willing to make something with the integrity and understanding that, yeah, some people just might not like it, and that's fine too. Because honestly, if you try to make something that's like something everybody will like, ultimately, it ends up feeling like a not creative thing because it tries to just be appealing to everyone and everything. When what makes it unique is that there's some friction for me. That I think there's got to be a little bit of friction in a design to actually like give it teeth and give it like a certain amount of flavor and appeal. Is that it needs to be maybe a little bit to for something to have a certain amount of appeal, it should have a little bit of unappeal to it to anyone who just wouldn't be a fan of that design. So personally, I'd rather make something that I enjoyed making that I think is cool that irritates somebody than make something that I don't really care about that appeals to everyone. So that could just be me. That could just be me being a bad artist. Always remember that. It could just be me being a bad artist. It is possible. But I do find slivers to be one of the more unique things. Slivers, mirrors are two of my favorite designs because they're completely unique to um, magic as far as I'm concerned. No, like I don't know anything else that's quite like it. Oh, that actually has a interesting. I thought they were my bad. I thought they just stopped at a tail. They don't. They actually have a forked tail. That I did not know. Something I did not know that was a part of anatomy. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I'll add a little bit more detail to this one. He's gross. I like him. He's gross. I like him. Livers are also weirdly jacked. I don't know what it is. They always got like one stupid strong bicep. They're just weird muscle fiend in there. All right. Gotta figure out two more. I gotta figure out two more multicolor creatures to draw. Let me see. Let me think. I never. Did I not do that? No, I did. Blue black. This is missing a color. Oh, no, it's not missing a color. I just drew it on the wrong layer. It's like, what the hell? What the frick? Okay, so we've got blue green, or we've got blue black, white black, red green, Blue, red. Let me think. Are there any devil tokens? Are there any red, black devil tokens? Surely. Come on. No? All red devils? Bah! Token. There just aren't that many multicolored tokens, I feel like, actually. I did the snake. I already got a snake. Oh, wait. Spider, insect. Is there... Oh, yeah, there's multicolor insects. There's a blue... There's a blue red. There's a blue red one. I want to see if there's maybe a... There's also a black green insect. Okay. Leave that. Yeah, that is black green. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, I might even keep it the same kind of creature. Play. Oops. I just like me. Insers. Insers. I mean, I like a really scary looking centipede because of... Thank you, King Kang. Thank you, King Kong. It's just a fun... I like the Peter Jackson King Kong. It's a fun movie. It's a scary movie. Definitely not for kids, but I watched it anyways because I liked dinosaurs. It's still one of my favorite movies, even though it kind of scared the shit out of me. The scene in the ravine really fucked me up. I was like, oh god, oh Jesus, why'd they do that? Why'd they let that happen? Draw a bug. For real, make me draw a bug. For real, make me draw a bug. Like drawing me a bug. Oh, hey, look, I'm getting the perspective on it right, too. I'm getting the perspective on it correct, too. I think last time I had to draw a centipede, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. There. Sometimes we try things because we're like, screw it. And then we go, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to do whatever. No? Perfect. And we'll just do that and that. Look at him. He's adorable. He's adorable. He just got big teeth. And then, because it is a centipede, well, actually no, they do. Do they have intent? They do technically have antennae. For non-insect arthropods, they actually do have antennae, which is kind of weird. I love this mix because this song exists and it cracks me up. Somebody really how much they really flirted there. They were like, how much of the Cowboy Bebop how much of Tank from Cowboy Bebop can we actually put in this song before somebody yells at us? It's really funny. I don't know what game this is for, but it cracks me up that they were just like, can we do it? Can we do it? They tried. Okay. I'm gonna do black green. There we go. Get the broccoli in there. Get the broccoli in there. I feel like this symbol is the one that I kind of struggle with the most because I either make it too small or I make it in a way that I'm like, I don't like it. I don't know why the green symbol I struggle with a little bit. 1-1. Thank you, drawing glove. I can feel the friction. By the way, I'm just like, oh my god, if I didn't have this drawing glove, my hand would be on fire from drawing so much and so fast. Yeah. There we go. I gotta do one more. I gotta do at least one more. I mean, theoretically, what are we at? 3:30. Yeah, I should do one more. I should do one more. 3, 4, 5. One more multicolor. Ugh. We've got red, blue, red, green, blue. Blue, green is something I don't have. Could do the snake. Could do the snake. I just want to do. I don't know. I'm being fussy. I want to do something different. I want to do a different kind of token. But I don't know what color, so I'm just like, if I can't think of one, we'll probably just do it. We'll probably just do it. Fine. Give me a multicolor. Give me a multicolor. Come on. Come on, Magic. You can give me one more. Any plants? I don't know if there's any multicolored plants, actually. Anyone? There's not a multicolored beast, though, I don't think. Just saw that. I was like, maybe a beast? Maybe a beast token? Most of them are green. I've seen green beasts, black beasts. I don't think I've seen a multicolor beast, though. Red-green beast. Eh. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do what I've already done. Oh, oh, oh. What about worms? What about worms? They're a multicolor worm. And if it's a color that I've already done, I'll do it. Why not? But I thought about it. I was like, wait a second. Is there? Oh, they're not. They're non-color worms, green worms. I need one more. Oh, come on. I need one more. I break down. We do a spider. Ah, fuck it. We do a spider. We're doing a spider. I'm surprised. There is not. It feels like there is not. Oh, hey, there's a color here. How about token? I can sort by color. Ugh. I can sort by color, but oh, I guess I can choose multiple. All it does is show me green and white. Great. Does it not? It doesn't. It has every color. That multicolor. Bah. Try white. Here, is there any multicolor white that I haven't seen? Let's see if it. Okay. White, blue, knight. A white, blue knight. I've never heard of this. Interesting. Would be a challenge. I haven't done a knight yet. White, blue, knight. No. Or a white. Oh, actually, no. I know what we're doing. That is really cool too. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. It probably won't affect anything because I've found a way to space it that they take about the same amount of space, so it shouldn't affect anything. If it does, oh well. Who cares? Not to me. Yeah, we're doing blue white. And I don't know why I switched off of this, but I do like this one a little bit more. Do the guy. Could just do the guy himself. I might. Practically is this. Yeah, why not? It is what he is. Reginald. I need to look up Reginald. Well, I need to look up one of the Reginalds. Reggie Ice. I actually didn't know how to spell Reggie Ice. I don't know why. Okay, yeah. I had the right idea. I was like, I need an ice guy. I need an ice rock right now. Oh, hey, I know the one. Oh, hey, I know the very one. What can I say? I've gotten the taste. I enjoy drawing Pokemon now. I mean, I've always enjoyed drawing Pokemon, honestly. Like there's some old art that I made that I really enjoyed doing. That was just me experimenting with some Pokemon art. I like drawing me a good Pokemon. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Get him his weird fingers. His weird not ice fingers. His weird ice not fingers. Get a little bit more exaggeration, a little bit more that. That. Maybe? I don't want to do that much. I don't want to do that much. I like looked at that and was like, no, hell no. Oh, hell no. I don't want somebody to look at that and be like, you could do that? I'm like, maybe. Please don't make me. I will die. Here's my good Reginald. I actually don't know which one of my Reggie Rock might be my favorite Reginald out of the original trio. And then I know they added a couple more Reginalds, and I'm just like, I know, I just don't care. I know you exist, I just don't care. Should, but I don't. This needs to be consistent. Gonna do it. Might as well. If I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it right. Reginald made of a lot of planes. Yet another case, though, of a Pokemon that they couldn't figure out how to be on the ground, so they just made him fly. Though this one, it kind of makes at least sense. Like he's a deific guy. Like he's a big legendary dude. I won't fault him too much for being able to just kind of hover menacingly. It's just always weird to me that sometimes their solution to that problem is just make him float. I'm just saying, I think Geodude would be cooler if he didn't just literally hover everywhere. I do like Geodude, and it's silly to me that they didn't just have him rolling around on the ground. We don't gotta get into that. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Make tinkles. Make ice tinkles. There you go. There we go. Just make a nice little guy. Okay. Oh, record time, baby. I say as I'm like, oh god, I'm so ready to be done. Nah, this was good time. Yep, we should be good. Did take about 4 hours today, but that's fine. I started a little late. My bad. I mean, Saturdays I have a little bit more flexibility, and I just need to take my time on Saturdays sometimes. Sometimes I just need to take my time. That said, I probably... Well, no, it's early enough. I'm fine. I'm fine. Like, maybe I start dinner? No, it's too early. Though I do need to make... I need to eat some food. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I want some food. For my stomach. For my stomach. There we go. And then this is a 4/4. Just a 4/4 guy. Huh. Elemental. Hey, when in doubt, I can just draw a Pokemon. I like that. I like that. Yeah, that looks really, really good too. I like drawing a golem. I like drawing all sorts of things, but I sometimes forget, like, just getting to draw a golem can be a lot of fun for me. I really enjoy doing it. That's honestly everything. I think I should call it there. I think I should call it there. I covered my bases. I got 4 of each. Really, I want 4 of each. Just that way I take 2 colors and I fill a page with 4 examples, and then the last one is just 6 multicolor, which honestly I did not. I need to do a little bit more research. I think I need to keep an eye out for more multicolor examples, because apparently, like, there just aren't. There are a ton. I just don't know which ones they are. How am I? That was so weird. But this was a lot of fun. I always have fun doing these. I always have a great time. I'm glad that I was able to do this again. And I'm looking forward to next week. I really am. I'll be away from Thursday until Monday. We'll be in Atlanta. I'll be drawing cards the whole weekend, so it should be a lot of fun. And then hopefully leading into it, I mean, ideally, I should have all. I have everything set up for it. I just need to get the support. To which, honestly, maybe we'll see. I probably should just order the supplies. I should just order the supplies and I should be good. So, yeah, I should be ready for that. I'm excited. I'm stoked. I'm looking forward to next week. I think it'll be a good time, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me get to prep all my doodles. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you had a good time. They were fun to draw. They're always so fun to draw, and it's always so fun to meet everybody. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning up my space. Before we go, we're gonna do one more thing. Here, let me move my shit first. This requires my nuts. Doesn't require my nuts. I just moved something before moving something else. I always forget to move my mouse. I need to move my mouse first whenever I do that. All right. There we go. All right. So we're gonna do one more thing before we go. At the end of every stream, I'm gonna make a prompt, and you guys can participate in chat. All you got to do is type in chat whatever chat says. I'll use as a reference, and then I have to draw whatever that prompt is in Paint. It could be anything. Well, it could be anything that I can utilize. I recommend single word phrases. Don't make an entire sentence. Just add a word to it. And then I'll share it before we raid out. I have to speed draw it. So to get us juicing. What was my favorite one today to actually draw? Like it's always so tough between these. I really did enjoy that dragon. I did really enjoy doing that ooze. It's so tough. The skeleton was good. Wanting to play Magic, but having only a ghoul to play against. Alright, let me open my shit. Let me close this shit. I need. Timer 1 minute. Then I need paint. Uh-oh. I think we're good now. I think I was on board. That's better. I was on a cord. Oh god. What is my mouse doing? That was weird. Going too fast. Gotta do the thing. Just so you know, the way that I do specifically for these ones is that I have to do via mouse, which is a fun challenge. It's its own fun, stupid challenge that I impart on myself to have to draw with a mouse. Mainly just because I don't want to have to move everything to figure out how to get people, how to get it to where you can see what the hell, or you can't see what the hell I'm drawing. Because for me, that's like, that's part of the fun, is that it's a secret. All right, so stick around for that. It's ready. He's ready. If you want to see that picture, you just gotta stick around to the very end. I also do a bit of a closing bit. We do raid after every stream, so that way the vampire or daywalkers in our chat can keep watching. There's everybody else out there. Make sure to go lock your doors and windows. It is almost dinner time. Nope, it's no longer lunchtime for daywalkers. I know what time it is. And thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. I am. I'm finishing. Hi, Silos. I'm almost done. A lot of good stuff. But thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you're not, and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram. There's a link to all the socials and Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally come hang out with the rest of the community there. Good time in the Discord. Speaking of which, shout out to our community there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience, and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure also hashtag with MCCanary or link it back to the stream. So people can find more of the good stuff we do here. And if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I honestly appreciate that everybody has been talking about the stream, and I encourage you guys to do it more. It's the best way to get. I don't advertise this. The only thing I do is I post my shit out there and hope that people finds it. So being able to let people know that this is here is a great way to help us out, and it's just really cool that you guys can do that and have done that. So go tell people about the stream. Go tell your friends about the stream. I won't. And if your friends don't like the stream, they're probably not your friends. So why wouldn't they? And as always, a huge thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon, Ko-fi, and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects. And the stream would not be made possible without viewers like you, so we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple of the benefits you can get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch. Check out the Patreon or Ko-fi here. It'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to our mods who do a wonderful job of holding back the robot army and preventing becoming famous. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Hope you had a good time. I'm hungry. I gotta go get a snack. I need to eat some food. Get you through housekeeping to get you on your way. Check out the rest of our friends in Goblin Entertainment. That link tree has links to everyone's channels and everything that they've done that they've been up to, and the rest of my stuff here, which has everything that I post to. So go check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment. And stick around. We'll go say hi to Brad. We'll go say hi to Brad Vickers. He's playing something. I actually don't know what it is. It looks interesting. It looks like a top-down isometric survival horror game. So everybody stick around for that. He's a great. We all love Brad Vickers here. We all love the Brad Vickers here. Otherwise, have yourselves a good afternoon. Take it easy. I will be live throughout the week. Probably no afternoon streams. I'll see you all in Atlanta, though. And remember, the best cards are the cards you enjoy playing the most. Unless you play cards that aren't fun to play against. Objectively. Which is like a lot of the cards in Magic the Gathering for me. I'm sorry. No, it's just the blue ones. Sorry. Counterspell is good and I get it. Doesn't mean I have to like it. Doesn't mean I have to like it. Doesn't mean I have to like it. I'm so hungry.